Aaron Donald is hands down one of the top defensive players in the NFL and was the top player at his position before announcing his retirement on March 15, 2024. But while he was on top, he made a ton of money. So, how much money did he make and how does he spend all that money? Stick around to find out this and many more in this video. Aaron Donald went from the gritty streets of Pittsburgh to dominating as one of the top defensive players out there. And let's just say he's living the good life now. Hailing from Pittsburgh, he grew up with two siblings in a hard-working family in the city's Lincoln, Lemington, Belmar neighborhood. Aaron Donald's father decided it was time to whip his son into shape and give him some structure by introducing him to workouts. It was necessary, considering that even Aaron confessed he was pretty lazy as a kid. Donald attended Penn Hills High School, where he played high school football for head coach Ron Graham. He was a force to be reckoned with, earning first-team All-State Class 4A honors in his last 2 years. As a senior, he racked up some pretty impressive stats with 63 tackles, 15 tackles for loss, and 11 sacks, all while juggling duties as an offensive guard. Even though he was just a 3-star prospect and the 37th best defensive tackle in the nation, he chose to stay true to his hometown by committing to Pittsburgh and turning down offers from Toledo, Akron, and Rutgers. As a freshman at Pitt, Donald hit the field in all 13 games, making his mark as a reserve defensive end. He notched 11 tackles with 3 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. But it was his sophomore year that really put him on the map. He earned a starting spot and crushed it, racking up 47 tackles, including a whopping 16 tackles for loss, 11 sacks, and even forcing a fumble. No wonder he earned a spot on the second-team All-Big East Conference. This guy was on fire. In his junior year, Donald continued to dominate, tallying 64 tackles with a whopping 18.5 tackles for loss, 5.5 sacks, and a forced fumble, landing him first-team All-Big East honors. But his senior season was where he truly shined, emerging as one of the NCAA's most prolific defensive players. He boasted 59 tackles, including a career-high 28.5 tackles for loss, 11 sacks, and 4 forced fumbles. With such outstanding performance, he secured the ACC Defensive Player of the Year title and secured a spot as a unanimous All-American. Donald crushed it at the NFL Combine, setting a new record for the fastest 40-yard dash time for a defensive tackle with an impressive 4.68 seconds. He even outpaced Tank Johnson's previous record of 4.69 set back in 2004. Want to know something crazy? His performance was so good that people compared it to that of John Randall, who was considered one of the most feared pass rushers ever to play the game. In 2014, Donald got drafted by the St. Louis Rams in the first round with the 13th overall pick. They wasted no time locking him in, signing him to a sweet 4-year deal worth a fully guaranteed $10.13 million, including a hefty $5.69 million signing bonus. Plus, they had the option to extend for a 5th year. Not bad for a rookie. Now, when it comes to awards, Donald's got a trophy shelf to envy. He was selected to 10 Pro Bowls, won the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year title, and he even won the NFL Defensive Player of the Year award back-to-back in 2017 and 2018, and then again in 2020, a total of 3 times. In his 10-season stint with the Rams, Donald has notched a Pro Bowl spot every single season and racked up an impressive 7 first-team All-Pro nods. It's no wonder people call him one of the greatest defensive players of all time. All these accolades lead Donald to become one of the highest-paid defensive players out there. Let's go over his contract, shall we? After he was drafted by the LA Rams in 2014, he scored a rookie contract worth $10.13 million over 4 years, with a solid $5.69 million guaranteed. But he didn't stop there. In 2018, he signed a massive 6-year deal with the Rams worth a staggering $135 million, including a jaw-dropping $87 million guaranteed. And just when you thought he couldn't get any richer, Donald and the Rams revamped his contract in 2022, bumping up his annual salary to a cool $31 million. Plus, he's also cashing in big time from endorsement deals. Being one of the NFL's most formidable defensive players has some serious perks. His endorsement game brings in approximately $500,000 per year, and it's not surprising given his partnerships with giants like Nike, Dick's Sporting Goods, Panini, Tide, Hulu, Applebee's, EA Sports, Snickers, Airbnb, Hyundai, Pepsi, Pizza Hut, GoPuff, and Tostitos. With a net worth of $60 million, he's definitely rolling in dough. But where does it all go? Well, first off, he's all about investing smartly. Aaron Donald isn't one to just let his cash lay around. Instead, he's been diving into real estate investments starting way back in his NFL days. One of his big moves was getting in on the action with a sports nutrition company called Ready Nutrition. He's an equity investor, and it's paying off big time in this booming startup. He's also signed to rapper Kanye West's company, Donda Sports. Aside from his investments, Aaron Donald's also got a thing for jaw-dropping cars. His garage is packed with sports cars and sleek SUVs that'll make any car lover drool. Take, for instance, his Ford Bronco. You might catch the NFL star driving around town in this bad boy, but it's not your ordinary Bronco. Oh no. Donald modified it up for his off-road adventures. Under the hood, it's packing a punch with a 300 horsepower inline-4 engine. This is the least expensive of all his cars at a price tag of $32,895. Another gem in Aaron Donald's car collection is the Fisker Karma. This sleek ride is the rarest of his collection, with a stunning front-end design and fluidic side profile that'll make heads turn wherever it goes. But what really sets this car apart is its hybrid powertrain. Smooth and refined at any speed, the Fisker Karma perfectly shows Donald's passion for rare and modern classic sports cars. With a price tag of $102,000, it's worth every penny. Now, let's talk about the Lamborghini Urus. This baby is worth about $225,501, and it's a beast of an SUV that's all about speed and adrenaline. Unlike your typical family hauler, this bad boy is built for pure, unadulterated power. Last but certainly not least, we have the crown jewel of Aaron Donald's collection, the Bentley Connecticut GT. This fancy car is all about luxury and style. Aaron dropped a solid $228,125 for this beauty. Despite dropping some serious cash on his impressive car collection, Aaron Donald's taste doesn't stop at four wheels. His real estate game is on a whole other level. In 2018, after winning his second consecutive NFL Defensive Player of the Year award and later becoming a Super Bowl 56 champion, Donald decided to treat himself to a lavish Calabasas estate. This property purchase set him back a cool $4.7 million. Fast forward to 2022, Aaron put his fancy mansion up for sale with a price tag of $6.25 million. But guess what? He didn't waste any time moping around because he's a baller, right? He went and bought a sweet new crib in Hidden Hills. And get this, after selling his Calabasas crib, he actually made a bit more than expected, pocketing a cool $6.3 million. Now back to his flashy new house. Aaron dropped a whopping $17 million to buy a luxury mansion in the San Fernando Valley area. This place is straight up luxurious, with nearly 12,000 square feet of space, 8 bedrooms, and 9 bathrooms, all nestled on 1.8 acres. But that's not all. Donald's outdoor living space is like something out of a dream, with an infinity edge pool, 4 fire pits, and a dining area fit for a king or a baller like Donald. Plus, he's got a gated driveway for some privacy, along with a 4-car garage. Inside, the kitchen is decked out with sleek white cabinets and a massive island that seats 5. And let's not forget about the amenities: a theater room, multiple fireplaces, a gym, and even a sauna. With all this, Donald's living his best life after retirement, and who can blame him? Lastly, Aaron is also making a difference off the field with his philanthropy foundation, Aaron Donald 99 Solutions, aka AD99 Solutions. Founded in 2019, this initiative is all about giving back to Pittsburgh's at-risk youth. The mission? To provide these young folks with a safe space and opportunities to thrive in both academics and sports. By offering support and resources, AD99 Solutions is helping to shape the future for these kids, showing that Donald's impact reaches far beyond the football field. Talk about a true MVP, both on and off the field.